I watch one film just about every day. Since 17 years old. That's 64 years or so. I'm 80 now. 1 out of 50 films I see gets on the list. Maybe 1 out of 100, I don't know. There's some really commonly known big films like The Wrestlers on there. Moonlight is on here. Why? Because they're emotional grabbers. But the other 4 out of 5 are the secondary underlayer films from all over the world that I've followed all these years, and they're just as big as the big, well-known films. Maybe some of them even greater, and they're all here. I've only given the list out to about 20 people. I have to see a sparkle in their eyes, like a real interest, like, whoa, like, this is what I care about too. People would say, oh, So films are your hobby with you. Oh, wait a minute. This is way more than a hobby. This has to do with me and my existence in the universe. I think it helps you feel not so alone in the world. It's a way to open up your feelings, open up your heart. It's saying something to you. It's saying, oh, this is like a golden crystal. And then it tells you what you crave, what you long for. People say, I know what that is. No, you got to feel what it is. You don't know what it is till you feel what it is. You know, I want to be comfortable because these films are so special, and I don't want a tight belt around me. I don't want my feet hanging down, pooling blood, and my ankles swelling up. I want to enjoy, relax. I always thought a sarong was a little frou-frou, but in the last 10 years, I find that like a sarong is the most comfortable thing, more comfortable than pajamas. Can you believe that? Hold it, keep the stretch going all the way. Once you've got it like this, okay, just take it and flip it about half a foot down all the way around, and it holds itself because it's elastic. No knot. You can wear that all day long. I could play volleyball in it without fear of losing it. And there we go. For the last 50 years, I listen on the radio to some of the classic film critics, and gosh, I think they're way off the mark. And then sometimes I see, and I won't mention any names, I'll see a picture on TV, I'll say, gosh, no wonder he was so boring. Look, the guy's a nerd. And, he's missing some of the great films, One time, I got a phone call back in the late 70s, 10 at night. I got a phone call, said, Faye Dunaway's down here at this club. Why don't you come on down? She's alone. And I said, okay. But I was a 1-hour drive down there. I didn't know she'd still be there alone, much less even there. But I took the chance, put my tie and suit on, drove down to New York, and there she was, alone, sitting at a table in this little dance hall. I thought, wow. So I headed over toward her, gentlemanly. Used to look like Harrison Ford. Of course, he looks like crap now too, so it's all the same. And out of the right corner of my eye, just like a shark coming through water, I saw another guy headed toward her table, dressed to the nines, no better looking than I. About 3 feet before I reached her, he reached first, put out his hand, she got up to dance, and I could see they were well matched and having a wonderful time. If I had left 5 seconds sooner, I would have had to dance, and who knows what would have happened, but drove back 1 hour, and maybe by 1:30 or 2 o'clock, I was back in bed with no date with Faye Dunaway. I see every second of every film. I feel it as I go through. I'm a part of it. They're a part of me. It's not something on a flat screen. It's a truth that's in the air. It's trying to be expressed. No, it's very alive. It's all real. It's just as real as the stuff I actually do every day. I'm seeing myself as a pebble in a shifting screen, like a gold miner or somebody, would shift the sand, and there's me in that little one pebble, and And what's going back and forth between me and the art form of film across the room in the air, it's like, oh, I'm not alone. Look, like that's the way I feel. I'm right up to date. I'm current. I'm in the mix. They're making films now about the stuff that we all been dealing with since we're 5 years old. It's the same stuff. It's all humans basically trying to say, I love you. Would you love me too?